Peaceful greetings all. This is Chef Rain Truth of the Cultured Vegan, and welcome to my kitchen, where I show you how to infuse health, wellness, and culture into the foods you love. Today we will be preparing garlic, lemon, rosemary potatoes. So get your passport out and let's take this cultural journey together. This will be by far the easiest and quickest recipe you probably ever create. There's only a few ingredients that you need to create this amazing dish. You need your potatoes, olive oil, fresh lemon, rosemary, which is the key ingredient in this dish, sea salt, black pepper, and your garlic, fresh garlic. If you do want to cut down on the time of this recipe, you are more than welcome to purchase the powdered ginger or the garlic that's in the jar. What we have here are the potatoes. They're soaking in salt water. This is going to allow the potatoes to absorb the moisture and the seasoning that you cook it in. You also want to preheat your oven to 400 degrees while you're doing that. As the oven is preheating, you will take your potatoes and you're going to parboil them for about 5 minutes. This is going to allow them to cook a little bit faster after you put them in the oven with the rosemary. So I'm going to have the water. I'm going to drain the water. And here I have a pot of hot water. This will be the water that we use to parboil the potatoes. So I'm going to add the potatoes to the water and turn it on. You're going to cook it on a medium heat. Like I said, you don't want it to fully cook. You just want to parboil it for about 5 minutes. As the potatoes are parboiling and your oven is preheating, you're going to prepare your garlic, lemon, rosemary mixture. Lemons. You're going to have 3 lemons. Slice the lemons. Halve it. And then you're going to quarter it. Halve it again. What you're going to do is juice the lemon into a bowl. This bowl like this. You're going to take the seeds out. You actually can do it through a sifter as well, but I just like to take the knife and just kind of push them out. You may get a seed or two in it, but you just fish it out if you like. You can use your hand actually. So what you're going to do is you're going to do this to 2 of the 3 lemons that you have. And then the third one will be used for slices that you will add to the potatoes before you put it in the oven. Just remove the little seeds again. I'm going to juice these lemons by hand. However, there are some gadgets that will juice the lemons for you. But I'm just kind of old school. I like to just do it by hand. Something about touching the food with my hand just makes me feel more in touch with it and just allows me to transfer that love and good energy into the things that I create. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the lemon this way. If there are any other seeds in, you're going to put it through your hand like this and squeeze it. And then you're going to take your thumb, you're going to push down into the meat of the lemon. And you close your hand, the juice will come out. See, you have a couple seeds that kind of you missed when you were seeding it. Do the next one. Then you just keep doing them until you have about, you want to have about a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. At this time, the potatoes will be close to being done, so at the time you're finishing this, the potatoes will be ready to go into the casserole dish. That lemon smells so fresh and just so enticing. Don't worry if you see some seeds in the lemon juice. Like I said, you can just always get them out after you finish juicing your lemon. But the lemon is what is going to really help the potatoes to become really vibrant and citrusy. This dish is something that's great for if you're going to a potluck, or if you just want to bring something different on the table for like a holiday party or a work party. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is take your fresh ginger and you're going to slice the end. I love ginger. Ginger has a lot of healing properties, and it also helps with digestion. So I'm a big ginger fan. You really would need maybe about 2 to 3 tablespoons of the ginger, but I'm actually gonna do this probably 3/4 of this entire thing. So what you're gonna do is peel the skin off the ginger. The lemon and the ginger fragrance just has this kitchen smelling amazing. That's the next piece, and just slice that. Trying not to take too much of the actual ginger out of it. You just want the skin, as little of the actual ginger that you can get. So what I'm going to do now, as I'm peeling this, I'm going to just turn off the potatoes and let those sit for a second while I'm finishing the ginger. I'm going to get rid of this little mess here because we don't want the skin to get in our minced ginger. So what we're going to do is just take it and we're going to slice it. You can do it this way, you can do it long ways, it doesn't really matter. Sometimes also what I like to do, if I'm pressed for time, I'll just peel it and throw it in this food processor, which allows it to kind of just mince up real fast as well. So we're going to take this other piece and slice it down. Flip it down. Okay, we're going to just mince it up. Mince it really good. So once it goes into this mixture, it won't be so. The ginger is absolutely a very strong spice, but it really takes, just keep going with it. You know, as I said, it has a lot of properties that just allow your food to digest. It's very good in teas. So adding this to potatoes would definitely, it would just give it a whole different type of flavor. So just maybe a little bit more. Check it. Okay, so we're going to add this directly into the lemon juice. The next thing we're going to add is our extra virgin olive oil. You want to add about, I like to do 3 to 4 tablespoons of it. So I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm going to pour it in. So that's about 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can add a little more, a little less, depends on how you feel. Like I said, this is going to coat our potatoes. Then you're going to whisk it. If there are some chunks of ginger that are kind of big, I mean, the thing is, the ginger is going to be the thing that's going to really allow the potatoes to set your dish aside from the next person. So having this ginger, it really is actually a very good thing. So here you have your fresh rosemary. You're going to take 2 to 3 sprigs of rosemary and add it directly to the mixture. You can actually pluck them and add it like this, or you can also use, if you want to, you know, you can also get a rosemary that's in a canister from the store. We can do that, or you can use the fresh. So what I'm going to do is just probably pick some off and add it to the mixture. Okay, once you have that, you're going to whisk it again. And then we're going to take our garlic, fresh garlic. You're going to take the garlic, peel it, if you're not familiar with cutting garlic, fresh garlic, you're going to take your knife flat side down. You're going to press on top of the garlic. You're going to push it down like this. You hear the crack. It allows the shell to come off, to crack, and then you just pull your garlic out. I'm going to do the next one. Just peel from around there. With this, you're going to have about 6 cloves of garlic for your potatoes, for the mixture. I'm going to take 3 more cloves. Once again, if you are pressed for time and you want to make something really quick, you can also purchase this, the garlic and water. And I would do water instead of the garlic and oil, just because water allows your, well, actually, oil, if you don't want to use the type of oil that they have, it kind of, transitions your taste to something different that you may not want. Whereas water, it still allows you to flavor your garlic and whatever you want without altering the taste of it. I'm going to cut the ends off of the garlic. Those parts tend to be quite hard. Crack this, flat side down, good crack, peel. I actually like this. This is such a stress reliever to crack garlic. You wouldn't believe it. It's a good thing. And now you have the fragrance of this garlic and this ginger and this lemon and rosemary. And it's almost like just you're ready to cook these potatoes. Okay, so what you're going to do is take your garlic, make sure all the ends are cut off. You see the ends here, they're pretty hard. You take that and take that out and take the other ones. And you're going to mince this garlic as well. Garlic is really good for the immune system. It allows the immune system to rebuild and helps when you have a cold in the wintertime. And it's really good to just add to a lot of different foods that you eat. So what you're doing first is you're taking the garlic and you're slicing it down, because then you'll go back and then you'll just chop it and then mince it. So take each piece. We push them together and just kind of this should be about good. I'm going to add this to the garlic lemon mixture. A little bit more. Add it into your mixture. Then you're going to whisk it up some more. What I'm going to do is add a little bit more olive oil to it. Maybe another 2 tablespoons. I'm going to let that sit for a minute, and then I'm going to prepare my potatoes in a casserole dish. Set this aside. So you really don't need to oil the pot, because the mixture already has olive oil in it. It's not necessary to grease your casserole dish. So I'm going to drain the potatoes that we had parboiling. Now these are going to be hot, so you can spoon them into the casserole dish one at a time. And just place them side by side. And once again, you can use red potatoes, you can use purple potatoes, any potatoes that you prefer, you can use them. Something else I like to do is I like to caramelize some onions, maybe add to that, or some fresh bell pepper. You can kind of create it in a lot of different ways that will just allow it to be vibrant and bright, and just the flavors to be enhanced. So as you get to your last potato, you're going to take your mixture and you're going to pour it over your potatoes. You can also toss it directly in the bowl if you choose. I'm going to just toss it in the casserole dish. Get the spoon just to get the rest of this out of here. We don't want to waste anything. We want this to have all the flavor and. Okay, when you're done with that, you're gonna just stir it around a little bit. Just allow it to coat it a little. And then what I like to do sometimes is add a little slit to the potatoes so that the flavors can be infused inside of the potato as well on the outside. So when you bite into the potato, you're biting into lemony goodness. Lemony, garlic, rosemary goodness. So you just take your knife and just insert little slits in it. And because it's par cooked, the knife just goes in just so easily. Okay, then you want to just drizzle a little bit more olive oil over the top of the potatoes. What I'll do is take a spoon and kind of drizzle it this way to kind of control the olive oil, so we're not just pouring out a lot of olive oil on. This is going to help to brown the potatoes and cook them. Next, you want to add your sea salt. You have your sea salt here. And with this, you just do about a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon. I like to cook with at least amount of salt as possible, but still have flavor. And then you want to use your black pepper. Black pepper you'll just add to the top. Once again, you can toss this in the bowl with the mixture. It just really depends on how you want to do it. And with the black pepper, you probably use about a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon as well, or to taste. So, okay, slice some lemons on top of the potatoes to enhance the lemony flavor, because this is garlic lemon potatoes. So we're gonna have lemon. And once again, it really doesn't matter if the seeds kind of get in there. You can take the seeds out, or you can do it with the seeds, but you're gonna slice the lemons. You can really get a good workout cutting lemons and vegetables and fruits. Get some guns with this. So you're gonna just put the lemons on top of your potatoes. If you like, you can add a little more rosemary. You can add more garlic. This is just really all about what you prefer. Add some more lemons here. I'll just cut a little bit more. I'm gonna add just a couple more lemons. Once again, it's very, very important to make sure that you cut your lemons, the outside of the lemons, because the outside can hold a lot of dirt and germs, and if you're gonna put it into your food, you wanna make sure that it's as clean as possible. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit more ginger with the ginger powder. Just sprinkle a little bit over it. And here you have it. Garlic, lemon, rosemary potatoes. So it's been about 35 minutes and our potatoes should be just about done. Let's get them out the oven and check them. So what you want to do is take a fork and just poke them just to make sure that they're tender. They are. Wow, they look amazing. So here you have it. Garlic, lemon, rosemary,